This Could Get Dicey is an imperfect Dungeons & Dragons game, played imperfectly. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drew Gala. My name is Destiny Nieto, I play Lü'mis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I just like to say it's a beautiful day to have someone send you something and say like, oh, I thought you'd like this, and then you really like it and buy it.
Oh, like send you
like
a post or
not like a
like,
TikTok
okay.
or something. Okay,
No,
yeah.
like, yeah, just like, hey, saw this item,
So nice.
thought of you. And I'm like, yeah, that is very me. Bye.
What'd you get?
I got a little crochet kit that is of a cat with like a witch's cape and a hat and a broom.
Send you
Right
that.
on.
I
That
was
is so
gonna
cool.
send you that exact kit, and I didn't. Who sent you that? Fuck, John, who sent you that?
I love that with like music too. Being like, hey, I heard this song. I think you might like it. Be like, oh yeah, you know I want to see if I like it or not.
It's a good feeling.
Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play Ellis Vendove, and today is a beautiful day to eat a scallion pancake.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
I
Did
love
you
savory
homemade it?
pancakes so much. Savory pancakes are my jam.
No, dog, they're frozen from
Trader
TJ's?
Joe's.
from a TJ's,
Ooh.
baby.
I know this.
All
You're
right.
a Trader Joe's boy now.
They and also TJ's has like already marinated like bulgogi short rib.
Oh wow.
I fucking lit my house up with smoke because that's just like fucking. If I'm gonna be searing a steak, like
We're searing it, baby. We're searing it.
Open the windows. It's about to get crazy in here. But a little bit of that. The scallion pancake.
It's
the
so
savory
fucking good.
pancake, They're so fucking.
I've never
fluffy
had one.
and flaky. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Well,
The-
dude. Oh,
The other
go.
day,
Destiny, go. Destiny.
the other day we made a scallion pancake, but used it as kind of like a tortilla, and then put rice and this plant-based bulgogi from TJ's.
Let's go.
So good.
We are not sponsored at all, but just to shout out a fabulous local eatery. If you're in Austin, Texas, Julie's Noodles has this thing
Yeah.
called a beef burrito. It's just a scallion pancake with like shredded marinated beef. That's just like and more. I think it's like more like thicker like green onions like in the beef, and they just roll it up. They're like, here you go, and you take a bite of that, John, and you are in hog heaven. It is the most delicious thing you'll ever eat in Austin, Texas. I
You
swear
could
to
you
God.
could order everything on Julie's Noodles menu, and it would be my favorite food, like my new favorite food.
It's absolutely
Oh,
what
what a
like
great place.
everything hits. Everything hits.
Hi, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I'm playing Emil Mazak. It is a beautiful day to throw a child's birthday party.
I thought you were gonna say you should throw a child.
Throw a child. You do like throwing your children.
I
though.
do throw my children like onto the couch and into the air and stuff. It's really fun, for them and me, and it makes them not afraid of stuff to throw them. But that's not what this bit is about.
That's not
This is
true.
about-
That's not true. My dad would throw me, and I'm scared of everything. Heights, drowning, choking,
blunt force.
blunt force trauma,
Being
roaches,
thrown.
being thrown, tornadoes. All things caused. Roaches was not caused by my father, but tornadoes.
But you know, just a child's birthday party, it's like, for us, it's just like some tablecloths, some balloons we bought from the grocery store, and it's like a group of people together with some food. But for a child, it's like, from their perspective, everything is different, and this is all special. Do y'all have a favorite child's birthday party? Like, from when you were a child? Your favorite birthday party?
Absolutely. When I was 5, we threw, and again, specifically like backyard child's birthday parties, clutch. My dad got a bunch of fucking trash bags and like laid them out in the backyard and fucking threw the sprinkler on it. And we had like a makeshift slip inside. Great. And then my mom took all my wrestling action figures and made and my like wrestling toy ring, and then made a cake and then stuck all of my toys on the cake.
Was this a 90s thing where like
think so.
our birthday cakes had our toys on them? Which was
Had
like
our
our
toys
toys
absolutely.
on the
The Barbie in a cake
Yeah,
was
I had a
like,
Power Ranger
big.
cake that had my Power Ranger toys on it.
Oh yeah, and I thought it was like I was just like this is it was
Pre-COVID was crazy because my God, that's so unsanitary to just
We didn't
So
clean these
bad.
child's toys
beforehand.
into cake.
Yeah.
I have a distinct memory of getting the same birthday cake like 3 years in a row. My choice. Like
Same.
I kept
Yeah.
asking for it. I was like, I want this birthday cake again, mother. And it was, I love 101 Dalmatians. Love 101 Dalmatians. Like big Dalmatian head. Making that a thing. I was a Dalmatian for Halloween like 3 years in a row and for my birthday cake, but my mom made it where it was like the big cake and then there was like 2 cupcakes for their like paws
Oh.
or for their ears, I
Aw.
think. Yeah, it was really cute.
The one that comes to mind was not to say it wasn't special, but same. It was just a backyard, more of a front yard. It was when we were in Germany, and we lived in an apartment, so we had our whole stairwell just throw a big birthday party. And there was just a bunch of little kids from the neighborhood, and we had handmade our own piñata, and no one could break it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It was Pokemon themed.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, were your parents and or uncles assholes with the piñata?
Duh, yeah.
Yeah,
they're
uncles
supposed
for
to be.
sure.
That like made me almost sob on multiple birthdays of like I just want to hit the piñata and you keep lifting it up and I'm blindfolded and I can't even really tell what's going on, but everyone's laughing at me and it's my birthday.
We would always get our piñatas like from like the people who sold them out of their trucks like on the side of the road, and they were always like rock solid hard, like impossible
Absolutely.
to break.
That's awesome.
And I have a memory of me trying to break my own piñata, not being able to break it, and then one of my uncles breaking it, just being like, let me do it, and broke it, and I just like I was like sobbing. I was like, you ruined it.
Classic uncles.
So good.
Classic uncles. I love being an uncle.
Love uncles. Hi, my name is Becky Schmader. I'm the game master for This Could Get Dicey, and it's a beautiful day to buy some art.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone buy art.
God, I love buying
I
art.
think the 4 of us are not shy about putting stuff on our walls, as I can see from all of our backgrounds.
Absolutely not.
However, I know people who don't buy art enough. Buy art.
I love buying art. I love giving art as gifts. I
Buy
love
art.
like
frames. You bring them
follow
in frames.
specific galleries. Oh my, that's just
Yeah,
so
it's
much
like it doesn't have
good
to be
stuff here.
fancy. You get fancy, get not fancy, get support small artists.
Mm-hmm.
Buy art. I have 7 things I need to hang up right now. No wall space for them.
I
at
got
the
3
moment.
right here on my desk next to my microphone that I cannot find a space. I know where it's gonna go. I just have to move a bunch of stuff now, but it's so worth it.
It's so worth it.
That's the best part about like moving into a new place too, is being like it's like
You
it's
almost
also
want to
the
move
most like
I'm
to
envious.
just do that.
I'm envious.
it's like it's because it's almost like you get super stressed out doing it because you want it to be perfect the first time. And I mean, even just like looking around what little we've done so far in our new place, like it's just like, oh, nice, oh, nice. You go upstairs, it's like, oh, nice. It's just like everything.
Well, and it's
you just have
hard
be
to
like,
take
"Ooh,
down
yeah."
art because, like, I've been considering taking down some stuff in my room to put up new stuff,
difficult.
but then I'm like, but I don't want to just like take that down because I have some sentimental attachment to that, and now it's been on my wall for at least 4 years.
I mean, I would recommend. We were kind of in that same space in the last place we were in. We were like there for like a year and a half. We had all our art on the wall, and then like one weekend I came home And Olivia was just like, we're changing this shit up. And we took shit down and we put new, like, we didn't, like, we kind of just rearranged it. We put some stuff we wanted to put up stuff. Do it, dude. Fucking take some shit down.
No, my living room's immaculate. I don't want to touch that.
But, like, your own room,
But
like,
you
if you
never-
have a...
Yeah, you never know once you move something and, like, change it around.
Well, the living room has some big pieces. So I'm like, I don't want to move that. Specifically, that one above the couch is very big. Very heavy.
I would say, like, rooms that's, like... Because, like, obviously, like, your living room is more of, like, a... This is what I'm presenting to the world sort of a thing. And then you have, like, your office space or your, like, personal room that has more, like, personal stuff on there. Those are the best rooms to, like, be like, all right, like, I'm going to take this down.
It's time. My room's going to go through a change here soon. So I'm excited to see if I can change up the art, perhaps, too.
I have an
Art rules.
I have an art challenge for you, Becky.
Okay.
Whitney and I have it must be 40 feet tall. That's not an exaggeration. Banner from outside of one of the buildings at UT that has, it was like a poster for a play that we did in college. And we took the banner off of the student union, and we have that banner, and we've had it for over a decade. How do we display it? Because it has me on it. It has an animated version of me on it. It's for a Madrigal Dinner Theater. And it's
Put
like
it on
40
the
feet
ceiling of
tall.
your bedroom.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wrap it around the outside of your house.
Okay.
Shit. I don't have an HOA. I can do whatever I want.
You could also put it on
This
that
is art.
strip. I don't know how wide it is, but you could put it on that strip next to your like buffet, as your changing table buffet thing.
The sideboard, yeah, like right when you walk in.
Yeah.
It's just a 40-foot tall poster.
Oh, put it as the runner down your stairs, and then Kira won't slip as much on the stairs too. Double.
All right, thank you. I love art.
Previously, our adventurers had discussed with the mechanical humanoids, now known as robots for the moment, and decided that they should come with them to Misfall. They then all delved back into the collector's chateau, finding books and collecting objects. Emil examined further the body of the person afflicted with Drees blood and buried them in the yard. They then packed it up and moved along down the road back to Misfall. We find you all just beginning your night of watches. The robots have a triangular position on your campsite protecting the area. Timber is making up a little mushroom stew for you all after finding some food in the forest. And Emil and Lü'mis, you all are sitting up for your first watch of the night. Is there anything in particular you all are doing on your watch?
Y'all remember the movie Robots?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Such a good movie. Sorry. Lü'mis would like to...
Hey, do you remember Roly Poly while we're talking about Roly?
Oh my god, don't get me started on Roly Poly. Damn. Anyways, Lü'mis would like to... Because I don't think technically he's done this yet, but wants to read one of the 4 books.
Which one?
Lost Time definitely intrigues him the most, especially since it's during an era that he hasn't even heard of, being around for 2 centuries. Definitely wants to... He is very intrigued on what this time has been.
Okay.
Or
Lü'mis
was,
about to
rather.
get sucked into a book. And we go on a whole other side adventure.
Surprise. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll an intelligence or history check.
Nope. 7.
7. Okay. You can still read it. Like, you're still reading it, so you still get some
You can't read it. You open it up.
Read the words.
What is this?
What?
Okay, so yes, you sit down at the fire, opening up the book Time Lost, Speculations Surrounding the Era of the Lost. This book stood out from the other ones as it had little to do with the mechanical humanoids and concepts surrounding them. Instead, this book speaks about an era from over 900 years ago. The book piqued your interest because you haven't heard much about this era. You know of this. You know of the dawn of Arcana. You know of the era of Arcana, which is the era we are currently in. But the era of the Lost is something you've not heard much about, if at all. The book is speculative as to what happened during the era of the Lost. It speculates that this era was very dark, that it was the land, the people, and even the gods rebuilding and restarting. It speculates that due to this dark era, that this is what sort of pushed and drove humanoids of the world to find arcane energy and magic. Their curiosity led to them exploring more possibilities out there. There is a chapter that speculates on dark, forgotten magic that was hidden away before or during the era of the Lost. This magic, the author speculates, covered powerful destruction, necromancy, and enchantment magic. The author doesn't dare even make guesses as to what that would look like and what that source would be or where it would have gone. But that is kind of the information that you are able to draw from the book Time Lost.
Cool.
And that takes about at least 4 hours to kind of... you're probably not fully in-depth reading this, but you're sort of, like flipping a page.
Yeah,
anything
very
on here
like
makes sense.
la-di-da reading it, like legs crossed, just flipping through it with one hand type of thing, picking out sight words, if you will.
Exactly. And I think that takes you about 4 hours to kind of get that information from it.
Towards the
Emil,
end of this, as I see... Oh, sorry, I guess I should make a check first, huh?
Oh, for perception?
I'm keeping watch, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check, Emil.
16 plus 3. 18.
19.
No, 14. Sorry,
what?
15 plus 4. That's a lot of numbers. 19.
You look out and you don't see much. After about like an hour of sort of stirring the stew, Timber serves it up to you both, not realizing that Lü'mis doesn't like food, and then eats his bowl kind of quickly and then heads off to bed. But other than that, there's no real action or noises found in the woods.
Okay, towards the end of the watch then, as I see Lü'mis closing the book up or putting on a bookmark or whatever, I'll approach and say, Lü'mis, before I go to bed, I just wanted to check in. It's been a couple days since we've had a chance to talk. How are you?
I'm good. Not much has changed with me.
Nothing in there triggered anything for you? The Collector, have you run across many people like him in your time?
I mean, it was pretty unique, eclectic. I don't think I've ever ran into anyone quite like him, but I have gone into houses that had weird things, weird items. Can't say I've seen a body in liquid that was like a tree person before.
I'm glad you went there, because my next question was if you've ever seen or heard anything like a Dries blood.
Becky, would I have heard of that?
I don't believe so. You can go ahead and roll another history check.
10.
I don't think so. I think anything you've heard of this has been from Emil or in passing surrounding kind of like Emil, but you haven't heard of this.
I can't say I've ever heard of Dries blood. I feel like I'm learning as I go, kind of with you. I feel you have the most knowledge of it, seeing that it is inside of you.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really hoping that I am not the one in this world who knows the most about this affliction. No, I wanted to make sure that you know that I you were very helpful to me and the whole group, and I want to make sure you know that while my intentions are selfish, I want to find a cure for this. Your contribution is very much appreciated. You've gotten us out of many, many situations in which we may not have survived otherwise.
I don't think it's anything selfish. That makes sense.
That's interesting to hear from you, if I'm honest, Lü'mis.
How so?
I may be on the verge of offending you.
I doubt it.
Is there no cure for what's afflicting you?
Not that I know of. I've embraced it at this point.
If there was a cure, would you want it?
I don't know. I've never really thought about it like that.
That's interesting. because, I mean, I've had a long time to think about sickness now, and it doesn't approach like it doesn't, you don't see it coming. It doesn't approach like a war or anything with, the sound of warfare getting louder every day. It arrives in retrospect. Essentially, it's disorienting. It's, the sickness is all around you and it's in you, but you don't know it's there till after the fact. And you didn't have a chance to plan for it. You didn't have a chance to think about what you would do, when you were living in it. It's impossible to go back. All of a sudden, it's just there with no intermediate. If you could go back to before you turned, would you have avoided the last 200 years?
I don't know if I would avoid it. I like to think of it, it would have happened either way. This was my path in life. Maybe it wouldn't have happened when it happened, might have happened differently. But I think the universe, I guess you could say, this is my path in life.
Do you think this is my path? To end up buried under the ground, a piece of wood?
Do you think that's the only option? You've only seen it once.
It's the only model I've seen so far.
Why does it have to be only that way? Why don't you just make a new model?
Like I said before, your contribution to what we're doing here is immense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything good in the book?
It's very intriguing. I'd like to pick it up again when I have a better headspace, I guess. But
Sure.
it's very speculative. Nothing concrete from this author. I don't even know who this author is. Maybe someone at the academy could find use of it. But it's about a time where just kind of everyone, everything living celestial seems like they came together to kind of restart the world.
What the fuck? That's a thing?
I guess, I don't know.
That's terrifying. Is this fiction? Or is this a real thing?
I mean, it might be fiction. I really don't know.
Well, I don't want to think about that right before I go to bed. So can you tell me a different story that has like a happier ending? Or like, more fun?
Do you want me to read another quote from What's in a Soul?
No. I was hoping for something more of a personal nature.
Oh.
Tell me something fun. Someone you've met. Someone you said you've met some eclectic people. Something's got to register for you.
A couple years back. By couple, I mean like 80. I used to adventure with someone. We were quite the duo. Have you ever encountered or befriended a tabaxi?
I've never. Befriend is a hard word. I have many customers who have come through, once or twice.
Yeah, befriend is a hard word, and I can honestly say, as of my life right now, this was the closest person I've had in my 200 plus years.
Oh shit! And that you went on some merry adventures with this person?
Yeah,
my imagination's going wild.
Quite some time.
Okay. That is, honestly, the most I've gotten out of you in one of our little rat-a-tats. So I'm gonna take it as a win. Lü'mis and
yeah,
a
you should,
tabaxi.
because that's all you're getting.
A vampire and a cat.
You see, for the very first time, like the slightest of smirks on Lü'mis's face. Just, you can tell they're reminiscing about that time in their life.
If ever you want to go down that particular rabbit hole, I'd be a happy set of years. It's anything to remove me from what's going on now. I'll take it.
I'll think about it.
Good Good night, Lü'mis.
Good night.
I will wake up Ellis Vandove.
All right. What do the two of you do on watch?
Did you read that stupid book or something?
I read one of the stupid books. It was the time lost one.
Well, if the time was lost, why is there a book about it? That's all I want to know. Sounds pretty fake to me.
I'm ending the podcast, and I'm never DMing again, and I give up.
I mean, to be honest with you, I was just talking to Emil about it. It does seem pretty fake. It's all speculative. It seems as crazy as the Collector, honestly.
Or as crazy as like a bird flying through with someone's tummy and now they have magical powers.
Yeah, I don't think we've had the chance to actually discuss that other than you yelling at it because you felt left out.
That was in the Collector's office. It was high tension, high stakes. I was out of spell slots. I was nervous. I don't know. What do you want to know?
Whatever you want to tell me.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I was like the magic I had like when I met y'all, like that was kind of, I guess it was taught to me. I mean, some of it I pick up along the way, but like we were like, it was kind of like taught to me when I was a kid that I mean, it might be short term to you or long term. I don't know how you really perceive time or whatever, but I mean, like magic is still kind of, I guess, fresh. It seems it's still been around forever. Like, I don't know, like a couple 100 years or whatever. But the magic that I was taught was, you know, using you like. It sounds so kind of gross when you say it, but like my magic like comes like out from like my tongue, like. And it sounds like stupid, like when you say it like that, but like using your speech to like kind of harness the power of like, I guess like arcane or whatever. I didn't really pay attention a lot when I went to school. I wasn't really a really good student. But that
checks out.
All right, you can cut that out. You do that a lot. You get real mean. But anyway, this new magic is like, it's cold. Like, really. Like, and not like, obviously, not like, burr, need a jacket. It's just like, it almost seems to like take a part of me every time I do it. But not in a way that's like, it's hard, it doesn't hurt. It I don't know. It's difficult to describe. And sometimes when I get kind of aggro, like when I blasted the Collector's head like clean off of his shoulders, that bird fella likes to like laugh in my ear.
So you hear things.
He just like, I mean, when we all had that collective dreams and visions that one night,
Yeah.
Did the bird guy talk to you?
No, I
don't remember you saying anything about that.
No, he didn't really talk. No, he didn't talk to me. It was more of, I was there with it in its eye.
Yeah. I haven't had a lot of conversations with him. I just had that kind of one when I first kind of met him in that dream, and he seems kind of, or sorry, I mean, I don't know their pronouns. They seem like, it's weird. They don't come across as like malicious, and they could be. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not blasting out rainbows and sunshines and sparkles out of my hands. I'm shooting out dark beams of force and shit. But he sort of just like wants to like fuck around. At least that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Like, it's. I don't like the idea that I'm like being used as like some sort of vessel for somebody else's power, but it's kind of, I think, what it is. And I'm sure that there are going to be some probably major consequences for my actions. But my thing is, I've had a lifetime of major consequences for my actions. So what's some weird fucking bird guy, giving me his weird cold powers? But yeah, sometimes. So that was the only conversation I ever had with him. But then sometimes when I like get real heated and stuff, he's like in my ear. He's like, yes, like over and over again. It's kind of annoying. But I kind of am scared to tell him like no. Like I don't know. It's weird. I kind of want to like talk to him again, just to like figure out. I don't know his name.
Whenever you did have a conversation with them, were you dreaming? Did it come to you?
Oh, it was definitely like, it felt like a dreamy dream, like when we were all dreaming and we all had bad stuff happening, and I like saw y'all, and y'all were like dying or whatever, and the bird person was like, do you want them to die? And I was like, no, I don't. Like, I'd prefer it if they didn't. And they were like, then accept my power. And I was just, it all kind of happened kind of fast. And I was just kind of like, okay. And I did. So in a way, I mean, I don't know if it was real or not, but I don't know. Y'all seemed like y'all were like hurting a lot. And I didn't want y'all to be hurting no more. Especially if I had anything to do about it. And so I told him to fucking stop, and now I can shoot force beams out and make, I don't know, weird armor out of feathers on my body. I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I kind of like it. It's fun.
Interesting. Becky, with Ellis talking about this of unknown magic, not something he's used to, do I make any sort of correlation between what I just read from Time Lost with like the dark forgotten magic?
Go ahead and roll history or arcane.
Okay, I'm gonna do history. 19.
Nothing quite from Time Lost is like registering with you. I mean, this does seem kind of like dark magic, but from the author, you kind of were picking up maybe that they meant like even darker than what like exists today or what is known today. You know that there's sort of like a mystery around this kind of magic still. Like, people know a lot about sorcerers and they know a lot about wizards, but when it comes to like this kind of arcane magic coming from like a deal with the devil or like a deal with like an unknown entity, this is still like pretty mysterious as to how that comes to be or anything like that. But roll a religion check.
12.
Hearing more and more about this like dream or this like moment and meeting with this entity that Ellis had, you, I think, are able to connect that this does seem like this is like non-holy power coming from a deity or like a bigger being than like any of y'all. So you're able to put that together. But
okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm still learning about it. So, but I'm not trying to like shy away from it or nothing. I mean, obviously, if I ever start to get like real crazy with it, like, feel free to tell me or whatever. But I don't know. What would you do?
I would embrace it.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It seems like a pretty sweet deal.
So far, yes. I haven't. I guess I just don't know what my end of the bargain is yet.
That's a good point.
Which has me a little anxious, but I don't know. I've just been kind of crossing bridges when I get to them lately, so that's just another bridge on the horizon.
Maybe you should ask next time it appears.
Yeah, I tried to just get its name person. I don't think they gave me it. I like to start with the formalities before I start to getting into who owes who what or whatever. But cool force beams. man, I'll take it. Hey y'all, it's Alex. Sorry for the interruption. Just wanted to pop in here really quick to say thank you so much for listening to episode 23 of our podcast, This Could Get Dicey. If you're loving what you're listening to, please rate if you could, especially on Apple Podcasts. If you can write a little review there, that'd be sick. It really helps more people to discover this podcast. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at TCGDpod. We got a lot of cool posts. Becky does a really great job over on TikTok. You can see stuff like character art, schedule changes, funny videos, all sorts of stuff. Give us a follow over there. And, thanks for listening. Back to the episode.
As we're sitting by a fire or walking around, can we roll to see if we see anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception, both of you.
5.
17.
You all you're having this conversation, sort of like walking around, checking on the robots, making sure they're all good, and then I think you both sit down back at the campfire, and I think, Lü'mis, there's been sort of like a plethora of knowledge that's sort of these questions that Emil put forth to you, this entity that Ellis is talking about, this new era you just found out about, that there's just so many questions like floating around in your head. So I think you kind of, for once, are like not very attentive on watch and are kind of just like zoning out, thinking about all of these things. Ellis, I think you're perceiving the area and it seems to be really quiet, and then all of a sudden you see, 50 feet away, this inky black goo drip from a tree, and then all of a sudden it's like a slingshot. You just are suddenly, mentally, you're not like physically flung, but you feel like you're all of a sudden just face to face again with this entity, this bird-like entity dripping inky goo. Ellis, I heard your conversation, yes?
Did I say something I shouldn't have said?
No, Ellis, I am sorry if I've been unattentive, yes, to your wants and needs. You sound like you want to talk to me more, yes?
I mean, a bit. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, I mean, if you just heard that convo, yeah.
Well, let's have a real convo, yes, Ellis. I don't want to pretend I know exactly what you were saying, yes. But here I am. What do you want to know?
What's your name?
Oh, so simple. Silly Ellis, not knowing their deities, yes.
Yes, very silly of me. I should have paid more attention in school.
I suppose. My name is Nanoxus, yes.
Nanoxus, huh?
Yes.
I mean, just off the bat, it's a pretty cool name.
Thank you. It kind of does its little dance in the tree, prancing about, shaking its feathers out a little bit, and inky goo flung about before it settles back down on the perch to look at you again.
So, what do you... you just heard me. What do you want?
Oh, we've had this conversation before, yes?
Yeah, but it felt very, general. It's like when you ask somebody, what's up? And then they say, oh, I'm hungry. And then you ask them what they want to eat, and then they just say, oh, I don't know. And it's just like, well, be more specific.
I just want to have fun. I've told you, yes?
Yeah, but Nanoxus, I don't know you very well. People like to have fun in lots of different ways. I like to have fun by, I like to eat a big plate of food, and then I like to have a couple drinks, play some cards, do some gambling, do some singing, playing some music. That's my kind of fun. But if I told Lü'mis that that's what I want to do, I think Lü'mis hates everything I just said right then and there. like no food, no drinking, no fun, no singing. So what kind of fun are you trying to have?
Well, Ellis, you are fun. That's why I've come to you. Yes.
I think I'm a pretty fun guy.
Well, I have fun by remember those dreams. Yes. Putting weight on people. Yes.
I do remember that very scary dream.
That's how I have fun. I like messing with people.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of how I get my rocks off sometimes too. I like fucking with people.
Exactly, yes. You and I were not so different, maybe. But part of the problem, yes, and why I need people like you, yes, is because somebody doesn't want you to be around anymore. Not you specifically, yes, but the humans, the humanoids, yes, those who are walking the earth, yes, they don't want them around anymore.
Well, that kind of sucks for specific. I mean, selfishly, me personally, there is somebody that doesn't. There's something that doesn't like want what life.
Something, yes, doesn't want life. Yes, very good. We don't know for sure though. But this is why I'm bringing people into my fold. Yes.
Cool. So, if I can just kind of dumb it down, you like fucking with people, and you like using people to fuck with other people, which I'm down with 100%. Loving it. But there's something that do you know what this thing is that doesn't fucking want us around anymore?
No, kind of yes and no. It's complicated. There's a lot of mystery still, even to me. But I know I must be prepared and start protecting the things that I like. Yes, so they don't get hurt. Yes.
Okay. Well, I like protecting the things that I like too. So if there's something that's trying to that wants, I guess, all living creatures gone, I mean, then I'm down to fuck them up. Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Will you tell me?
Maybe.
Where are you?
Oh, I am everywhere.
That doesn't make any
I am
sense.
nowhere.
It's very general. Oh my gosh.
I am over here. And he poofs and pops up somewhere else. I am over there. Poofs, goes to another tree. I am everywhere, Ellis. Always watching, yes. Always looking around, yes. He poofs again and it poofs again and is tiny on your shoulder. I could be here, yes. Would you like that?
I will say, you are a little cuter when you're that tiny.
What about if I get closer? Yes.
It's definitely losing its appeal the closer you're getting to my ear.
It breathes like disgustingly into your ear. I could get so close, Ellis. Yes.
Can I like, I'm not trying to like hurt them at all, but like they're right on my shoulder. Can I like be like, okay, I'm gonna like just reach for them to like hold them in my hand?
As you reach for them, I think just as your fingertips are about to touch them, they poof again and they're back on the original tree perch. So you're not sure if they were corporeal or not.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to, against my better judgment, I do find you incredibly interesting. And I do really, really enjoy. So did you see when I blew that dude's head off?
Yes. Very good, Ellis. You did so good, yes.
Okay.
Using the powers I have given you, yes.
Yeah.
I did like the collector, yes. Chaos, yes.
Hey, I mean, It's kind of like you reap what you sow, sort of thing, right?
Oh,
Like,
I know.
well, if I could ask, like, to sort of specify things down, like what you want out of me, like, are you kind of just liking what I'm doing?
So far, so good, yes. Of course,
Okay.
I will have more for you sooner than later, maybe, yes.
Okay. Is it weird, or do you not like when I talk about it? Like, do I? Here's another good question. You just told me your name, Noxus. Is that something that I should not say out loud? Like, do you want me to talk about you?
Oh, that's up to you, Ellis.
Okay. Well, cool. Man, this is all kind of new to me. This feels very ending a conversation with a regular person is hard. Ending a conversation with a strange bird in a tree that's dripping like black ooze, even harder.
I could just go.
I mean, do you have anything else for me? I feel like I'm asking you a lot of questions.
No. I'm okay, Ellis. I've got what I need for now, yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you soon.
And then you're flung backwards back to the log that you're sitting on next to the campfire, and like no time has passed.
I'm gonna roll a quick die. I'm gonna roll d20. If it's even is one thing, odd will be another. Okay. I think I get flung back, and then I immediately like puke. And I like look at Lü'mis, and I'm like, they just talked to me.
What the fuck?
They just talked to me.
Who just
Was I doing anything?
Who just talked?
No.
We literally ended our conversation a second ago.
I got like catapulted
You
back
were-
into that
You were
space
here.
again.
You have
Okay, cool, but I was
been
there.
here.
I was there.
Where?
I don't know where. I asked where. He said everywhere.
Who's he?
Hold on. I'm rolling another die. I don't know. It was the bird guy for sure, but like, oh fuck, man, this is a lot. We had a quick check-in. He's loving what I'm doing with the whole power stuff, and told me to just keep doing what I'm doing.
Were you able to figure out what its name is, why it picked you, what it wants from you, really?
He said it's because you're don't make fun of me, okay? He said it's because I'm a fun guy. I'm not lying.
He did
I'm not,
say that. He did say
He says
that.
because he thinks I'm fun.
You got chosen for having these immense, powerful magic because you're a fun guy.
I don't know, Lü'mis. Maybe you should fucking try it sometime, Lü'mis. Maybe you'll get some cool fucking powers too.
I'd rather just be myself.
Okay, all right. Can you see me from your big pedestal you're on, Lü'mis? But they did say, like, apparently there's something out there that wants to kill everything.
Soup's cash. No big deal.
Lü'mis just like looks at you just with the like ugliest expression on their face. You're like, why didn't you lead with that?
I'm sorry, I just puked like 45 seconds ago. I'm getting to it. But they said that they gave them like one, because I'm a super fun and cool guy and I'm like really hot or whatever, but like also that that there's something out there that's trying to like get rid of all like living creatures, and they want my help.
So is this thing, crow, creature, bird, man, building an army against whatever is coming for humankind?
No idea. I don't know if there's other people that they've given powers to, but I just know I'm one of them.
You didn't think to ask?
Oh my gosh, it's really, it's not that easy, okay? You get confronted by a strange bird guy, and what, I'm supposed to just have a list ready to go?
We were literally just talking about asking it questions.
It all happened very fast, Loomis. Tell you what, in the next, day or two, you bring out a pen and paper. You can write down all the questions you want me to ask the bird guy, and I'll ask him.
Okay, did you at least get its name?
Roll a persuasion check, Loomis.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'll roll insight to combat it.
Well, I almost feel like you should be rolling deception because you did get their name. So actually, you can still keep that roll destiny because it looked good, and you already rolled that. But you could do like insight or persuasion, I guess, to try and like get it out of him. But yeah, I think Ellis, you need to be rolling deception here.
Well, I got a natural 20, and I have a higher insight, so 22.
Okay.
Well, I have a +6 to deception, and I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I think you're seeing through Ellis a little bit here. That like you've asked him like I think like 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3
now,
times. Yeah.
Did you get the name? Did you get the name? And I think every time you're kind of like, I think you're lying. I think you're lying. And so I think this is coming to a head of that he's lying.
You don't have to tell me that its name or not, but I know you know.
If I told you his name was Barry, would you believe me?
No.
Okay. His name is Nanoxis.
Would I know this name, Becky?
I think so, but go ahead and roll a religion check with advantage since you've been around for 2 centuries.
14.
You know that Nanoxis is the demon god of the night.
The listeners can't see Alex's expression, but it's very good.
Oh, I
Face in
missed
his
it because I was
hands.
writing it down.
Yeah, do it again, Alex. Do
A
it
nice
again.
face in his hands, like,
I made a deal with the demon god of the night.
ain't that just the way?
But yeah, you don't know a lot, Loomis, about Nanoxis, maybe besides the fact that it's like maybe not the
that
greatest
title.
person. Yeah, the title demon
I
god
feel
of
like
the night.
I feel like Loomis as a vampire does not sway of good gods, bad gods in
Probably,
a sense,
yeah.
just gods.
Yeah.
So having Ellis say this, Loomis goes, "So you made a deal with a demon god of the night."
I just want to say, when you say it like that, it sounds like hard as fuck. Is that like their title?
Yeah, that's if you read a book about them, that would be like underneath the name.
You said that. If you
Jesus.
read a
You
book,
read any books at all, like I do. I have 4 books in my bag right now.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it was just like Nanoxis, the Birdman, but Demon God of the Night is, whew, that's a.
I mean, it has a ring
Nanoxis.
to it.
Michael Keaton.
I can't wait for the live action version of this, in which Michael Keaton is the Birdman in a tree.
That's a lot to sort of take in. Okay, well, anything else you want to fucking know about that?
Anything else you want to tell me?
I feel like I need to throw up again. Is it sunrise time yet? I actually am very uncomfortable in the darkness now.
Yeah, I think you all kind of talked off and on throughout the night, and now it's starting to become early morning. The sun is starting to creep up through the woods.
I feel the conversation that we are having is just Ellis being like, "Are you sure it's the demon god of the night?" Like, just reiterating what the title I've given it.
Are you sure it's not the lemon god?
God.
I love lemons. It's like the second the crack of dawn hits, I like go to Emil. I'm like, "Hey, Emil, wake up!"
Yeah, Emil wakes up and a bunch of coughing and restlessly.
Hey, Emil, wake up! The nighttime's over. Yay, nighttime's over.
Okay. Good God. Well, let's get out of the woods and back to Mistfall.
Hey, Timber, wake up! The nighttime's over.
Good morning.
We made it. We made it through another successful nighttime.
Oh, thank you for protecting me in the night. That's so nice of you all. I can go look for berries real quick. If we want some breakfast.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
berries,
absolutely.
berries.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'll clean up camp.
As soon as Timber leaves to go find berries, I look at Ellis and go, "Are you gonna tell him or me?"
Timber?
No, idiot.
I thought you meant Timber too, to be honest. I was like, oh God, what came out about Timber that I'm not realizing? I'm onto this motherfucker, but I didn't hear anything in that conversation.
Emil.
Tell him about what happened?
Yes,
Should I?
I think so.
Whatever. I go over to Emil and I go, "Hey, Emil.
Yes?
That bird guy talked to me again last night, and Lü'mis thinks I should let you know because we're being open and honest about things, so I'm being open and honest. The bird guy talked to me. Their name is Nanoxus. They're the demon god of the night."
Alright, let's just get back to Mistfall. This seems... Are you good? Are you healthy and okay and physically safe?
I feel physically strong and, like, cool and stuff. It's, oh, yeah, and there's apparently some being that wants to destroy all of the living creatures or whatever.
Okay.
We should wrap this up, you think?
We got 3 robots. We got a grung with a healing leg. We've got a court of outlaws after us somewhere out here in the woods. And, like, we can't add on to that right now. So, as much as,
Well,
if you're good, let's go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my problems are too much of a burden. Everybody, let's wrap things up. Everybody, I call out the robots. I'm like, "Robots, roll out."
I mean, it was totally, I'm like, I can't add another problem, and so I'm going to go totally selfish mode and not think about you at all.
The robots come up to you all. "Good morning. Did you all think of names for us?"
Fuck.
That's a good point. All right, so we got. Oh God. So, you like to cook?
Yes.
Okay, and I point to the one that was like hanging around the collector's like room. I'm like, what did you do?
I was the attendant robot or mechanical human. I don't know what I am.
Okay, that's fine. Don't freak out. You were like an attendant. You were like an assistant. And you were a chef, and I pointed to the other one. I'm like, what did you do?
Welcome to the candy shop.
Oh.
And it's shaking
shop.
it's shaking its ice cream scoop again. We could name ourselves too if that would be less stress for you all, but brains hurt. We don't have brain. Our wire's hot.
All right, 50 Cent, calm down.
Wow. We're going to get copyright strikes so hard when this episode comes out.
Everyone tell 50 Cent so that way he listens to the podcast.
Sure. Yeah, as long as we get another listener, I'm fine.
Chef Robot. I'm just going to throw this out there. Cookie.
I was just thinking Quish, like as their name,
Both are sufficient names for me. I could be Cookie Quish.
Cookie Quish.
Oh, my favorite cereal, Cookie Quish.
All right, that's easily decided. You are.
I am Cookie Quish. I am Cookie Quish. I am Cookie Quish.
The attendant reminds me of like something in a museum.
What?
Because they like safeguarded all this random stuff.
Ooh. All right. Attendant, museum, usher.
I was gonna go the Stiller route, but I like Usher a lot. Usher's very good.
Usher is pretty good.
I don't know
actually.
if we can beat that.
All right, so you're
I
Usher.
could be Super Ultra Emergency Sword.
No. I don't think you can do that.
Okay, you're right.
All
You
right.
are so right, friend.
Your identity is more than your weapon. It's all about your job.
Yes, that's what's most important.
I am Usher. I
right,
am
we got
50 Cent. I am Cookie Quish.
Well, 50 Cent, I don't know if we should have 50 Cent and Usher.
Oh,
Ooh. Unless, Lewis, do you have an idea for the candy shop guy? Because I got one brewing.
I got one too.
I was gonna say Curtis.
Curtis is
Say
good.
more.
Curtis is good.
I don't get the reference.
It's 50 Cent's real name.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like Wonka.
Or how about just Fudge?
Okay. Yep. All right, Fudge. Super Fudge. That's a good book. Fudge.
my name
All right.
is Fudge. Welcome to the candy shop.
Alright. We got Cookie Quish, we got Usher, and we got Fudge. And this is perhaps... I could die right now and feel completely satisfied with my life.
Cookie Quish.
Timber comes back. I brought you all some berries for breakfast.
Thank you, Timber.
Yes.
Oh, we named the robots.
Oh, okay.
Robots, please introduce yourself formally.
Okay. My name is Usher. My name is Fudge. My name is Cookie Quish.
What do you think, Timber? Pretty good.
Those are pretty good names. Yeah, I don't think I could have done better.
Damn right, you couldn't
Yeah,
have.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
I'm very proud of this. This is a good team
I'm
effort.
sorry I went to bed so early last night. I didn't get to know you guys any better.
That's okay. We didn't really talk about anything important.
Yeah, like,
Okay, yeah,
what?
okay.
Like, deep, like, we were just, like, chilling. We weren't talking about, like,
Oh,
demon
okay.
gods or nothing.
Timber, let's while we start walking and eating our berries now, these berries look beautiful. Hey, why Mistfall?
My family lives to the south of Mistfall.
Oh, are they farmers as well?
Yes, we are a farmer flock. We're grung. Farmer grungs.
If your family is south of Mistfall, where were you just now?
I
Before
was
you came
visiting
across.
other family up in the north, mountain grung.
Mountain Grung. I see. Okay. Okay, well, what are you going to do? We're going to get there tonight. What are you going to do in Mistfall?
I'll probably stay the night at the Squirrel's Folly and then just trek on back home in the morning. It's only like a 30-minute hour walk from Mistfall, but better do that with sunlight, you know.
Definitely, nighttime is scary, right? Daytime, good.
Yeah, I'm just a little guy, so yeah.
When we get to Mistfall, and you're staying around the Squirrel's Folly, we kind of stay there too. We know Alarin pretty well.
Yeah, we don't have to like hang out. Like I could just go to like a cubby there. And,
No, you're fine. You're fine
okay.
company. I'm just wondering, what are you going to say about us?
That you guys are nice and you helped me out.
What are you going to say about Emil Mazak? You've
Uh,
seen a lot in your day with us.
Yeah. But you nice. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Yeah.
Okay.
You see him like visibly gulp.
And he's like a frog, so his
It's
throat gets
big.
like super fucking big.
Did you just catch a fly? You eating something right now?
No.
Sorry, it's just sorry, Timber. I run a business, and that business's success is contingent upon my image and my community. So I can't have people thinking I'm out here debating burning houses down and blowing the heads off of collectors in their chateaus.
No. I'm my mouth shut. You guys just you saved me and helped me back home, and that's all that matters to me.
Okay? Can I read this?
Yeah. Go ahead and insight check.
Just kill him, Emil. If you want to kill him so bad.
I will cry.
19.
He seems very scared of you, and he is just saying whatever will get you to be like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
I would love for you to hang out with us tonight, Timber.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want me to.
Yeah, just stay close until the morning.
Okay.
I like go behind Timber and I put my arm on his shoulder. I go, he's a really nice guy once you get to know him. He just gets very passionate about commerce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as a farmer, can't deny a good business. You know, love selling things and getting money for them.
That's what I'm talking about, player.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That was good.
it's just like, you know, corn and stuff, corn and like wheat, like apples. Yeah, like an apple orchard.
Hey, if you ever
That
need,
sounds really
if you
nice.
ever need a vendor. Whoa, why did I say vendor?
A vendor
Like
at
Venzor.
Venzor.
If you ever need a vendor in Venzor, I have a shop there. I know it's kind of
Okay.
far, but
If we have a surplus, we will send it down to be sold there.
surplus, yuck.
Okay. Well, like we got, you know, we're like crucial to like the food supply in Mistfall. I would think, as one of the farmers there.
Well, this is an awkward conversation. How about we, and I put some berries in my mouth. These are great, Timber. We should hit the road.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been walking this whole time.
Yeah,
I'm
we've been
guessing,
walking.
right?
Yeah. We've been walking for like a little bit. Thank you for, yeah, the berries are delicious. You just gotta know what to look for.
I walk up next to Emil and I'm like, dog, you can see how nervous this cat is right
We
now,
don't
right?
know him.
You saw what Lü'mis did to a robot. If this fool acts up in the slightest bit, like a stiff breeze, I think could knock this dude over.
He could be the
I don't think we
domino
need to
that
wor-
sends all of his crashing to the ground. I'm just watching
Is
our
that how
backs.
you? Is that how you view everybody?
Everybody.
You turn around and Timber's like pointing out more like a different bird,
A
fruit on a
butterfly.
tree. Yeah.
Becky, I have a question.
Yes.
What's the date?
Oh,
What day of
yes.
Windcrisp is it?
It is the 17th day of Windcrisp.
Okay. Lü'mis, just one more week until the person you're looking for is back at the academy.
Thank you for the reminder.
Someone's been listening to the past episodes.
Yeah, Timber definitely like lolls to the back of the group, feeling the intimidation from Emil. No role even necessary, just feeling really overwhelmed by this person. But he hobbles, mind you, because his leg is still being repaired over time. In the back with the robots, as you all make your way back to Mistfall, you arrive back at Mistfall at the end of the day. You know, dusk. The sun is setting. Dusk is coming, and the night is here again, Ellis. And as you all kind of stroll into the city, we will stop there for tonight. And you all will level up to level 5.
Woo! Let's go.
Um,
That's so great.
why don't you guys go ahead and roll your HP here?
Okay. Where's my character sheet? I didn't use it the whole session. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, I'm going to roll my hit die. Very good. +8. Plus my constitution score. I'm getting 12 more hit points.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ba, 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 ba. Hold
Oh,
on.
fuck yeah.
What'd you get?
Cocked.
So we do hit die plus
Constitution.
right?
Yeah, your con mod.
9 extra hit points.
Wow.
I got 9 as well.
Nice.
What's everyone at?
46.
Damn.
I'm at 51.
Okay.
Damn, I'm so squishy. Oh, I'm not that squishy. My AC's pretty high. 36.
Dang. Okay.
I got a high constitution score.
I do not.
I was debating whether or not to what my next level would be, but I think after this episode, I think it's pretty clear what my next level is.
You need to take a warlock, huh?
You gotta take warlock, because then you'll get eldritch invocations, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Exciting.
That's pretty cool.
And
Does
because of
anyone
my
else-
class, I have no fucking clue what I'm getting. I need to go to Lambo by Crybaby's sheet or whatever.
Anything exciting for Lü'mis?
I don't know. I'll have to
Fifth
see.
level.
Wait till next time on.
Yeah.
This could get dicey.
Bye.
Wow, what an episode. You got backstory, you got demon gods, you got newly named robots, you even got a level up. I'm excited for what's in store for the trio. In the meantime, you can find This Could Get Dicey anywhere podcasts are streamed and on Instagram and TikTok at TCGDpod. If you found our antics enjoyable, help us out by leaving a rating or review, or simply sharing it with a friend. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode coming out Wednesday, September 20th.